curious to know how do you see the relationship between purpose, meaning, and storytelling, and why is storytelling such a good tool to work with purpose and meaning and get that into the minds of people?
Okay, so that's a really great question. So this comes down to, can I define a couple of things early on?
Sure, absolutely.
So I know everybody's got their definitions for branding and brand and all this stuff, but the most concise and easiest way that I define it, the term brand, is the meaning that people attach to you, or your service, your offer, your product. So your brand is the meaning of people attached to you. And the game I'm in, and the game you're in, Tobias, is branding. And that is the attempt to manage that meaning. And so, the powerful shift really is that the power's gone from the business to the customer, okay? And the customer will basically make up their meaning, even if you don't, even if you're not trying to manage it, they will conjure up some meaning in their mind. Your brand, your marketing materials, your shop front, it's going to speak to them in a certain way. It's going to dress a certain way. What your product or service actually does for that person in their day-to-day lives, it means that's going to actually do something for them, and that's going to create meaning in their mind. Your brand and your company and your business is going to behave a certain way. It's going to source materials from certain places. It's going to recruit particular types of people. And ultimately, particularly with the rise of the millennial, your brand is going to probably exist on the basis of a set of beliefs, whether you like it or not. So, most businesses say, well, we're in business to make money. That's great. That's great for you guys. But to be honest, the customer doesn't care about that. So you need to really think about your purpose, what's underpinning everything that you're doing, and think about it from the perspective of how the consumer is going to look at you and create that meaning in their minds.